Hello friends, Pankaj here again with another video. Welcome to my YouTube channel Take One. Friends, today in this video, we will discuss about MySQL interview questions with answers. And friends, we have also some most popular and frequently asked MySQL queries with explanations. If you are a fresher and looking for a job in PHP and MySQL, I'm sure these questions will help you a lot. So friends, without any delay, let's start MySQL interview questions.
If you have not subscribed my channel already, please hit the subscribe button and press the bell icon for regular updates. So first question is, what is MySQL? MySQL is an open source DBMS which is developed and distributed by Oracle Corporation. It is supported by most of the popular operating systems such as Windows, Linux, etc. It can be used to develop a different type of applications, but it is mainly used for developing web applications. MySQL uses GNU General Public License so that anyone can download and install it for developing those applications which will be published or distributed freely. But if a user wants to develop any commercial application using MySQL, then he or she will need to buy a commercial version of MySQL. Next is, what are the features of MySQL? MySQL has several useful features which make it a popular database management software. So first is, it is reliable and easy to use. It is the suitable database software for both large and small applications. Anyone can install and use it at no cost applications. It is supported by many well-known programming languages such as PHP, Java, C++, Perl, etc. It supports standard SQL structured query language. The open source license of MySQL is customizable, hence a developer can modify it according to the requirements of the application. Next question is, what is the default port number of MySQL? So the default port number of MySQL is 3306. Next question is, how do you log into MySQL using Linux shell? So we can use this command to log in MySQL in Linux command, shell command, or if we want to log in Windows, then we can also log in on Windows command prompt. So let's see how we can connect MySQL on Windows command prompt. So friends, first go to command prompt, then we have to go to the directory MySQL bin. So cd c : jam MySQL, then bin. Then friends, here we have to connect MySQL. So first, and host is for localhost 127.0.0.1, then -user u, and user is root, and then password -p, and the password is blank for now, so let's enter, and again blank password and enter, and here we have connected with MySQL MariaDB here. So we can see databases, so databases like this. The next question is, how can you find out the version of the installed MySQL? So friends, we have two options. The first is, there is a query select version function with parenthesis, And the second option is there is a query show variables like percentage version percentage. So let's see how can we get the installed MySQL version. So let's go to the MySQL, and here we write the first query select, and there is a function version and parenthesis semicolon enter. So friends, there is a version 10.1.37 MariaDB, and if we write show variables like single quotes percentage sign version percentage sign single quotes semicolon enter. So friends, here we can also see the version is 10.1.37 MariaDB. The next question is, what are the advantages and disadvantages of using MySQL? So friends, there are several advantages of MySQL which are making it a more popular database system now. So let's see the advantages. It is well known for its reliable and secure database management system. Transactional tasks of the website can be done more securely by using this software. It supports different types of storage engines to store the data, and it works faster for this feature. It can handle millions of queries with a high-speed transactional process. It supports many advanced level database features such as multi-level transaction, data integrity, deadlock identification, etc. And let's see few disadvantages. It is hard to make MySQL scalable. It is not suitable for a very large type of database. The uses of stored routine and trigger are limited to MySQL. The next question is, what are the differences between a primary key and foreign key? Database table uses a primary key to identify each row uniquely. It is necessary to declare the primary key on those tables that require to create a relationship among them. One or more fields of a table can be declared as the primary key when the primary key of any table used in another table as the primary key or another field for making a database relation. Then it is called a foreign key. The differences between these two keys are: first, the primary key uniquely identifies a record, whereas foreign key refers to the primary key of another table. The primary key can never accept a null value, but foreign key accepts a null value. When a record is inserted in a table that contains the primary key, then it is not necessary to insert the value on the table that contains the primary key field as the foreign key. Next question is, what is the difference between primary key and unique key? Unique data is stored in the primary key and unique key fields. Primary key field never accepts null value, but unique key field accepts a null value. Next question is, what are the difference between char and varchar data types? So friends, both char and varchar data types are used to store string data in the field of the table. The first, char data type, is used to store fixed length string data, and varchar data type is used to store variable length string data. The storage size of char data type will always be the maximum length of this data type, and the storage size of varchar will be the length of inserted string data. Hence, it is better to use the char data type when the length of the string will be the same length for all the records. Char is used to store small data, whereas varchar is used to store large data. Char works faster and varchar works slower. Next question is how to create table in MySQL. So friends, we can create a table in MySQL and the syntax is create table, and if not exist then table name, field type, and then engine. So let's see an example. So friends, first we select our database, so use. So first see what are the databases we have. So show databases and select, so use employees and show tables. So we have already 3 tables here, so let's create one more table. So friends, let's see, create table and table name admins, and friends then the fields. So first is id integer 11 not null, and friends then admin underscore name varchar, and the size is 30 here. Then friends department, it may be varchar, and size is 30. Then friends here primary key bracket id, and friends enter. So here query okay, 0 row affected. So again we see show tables, and here admins table created. So friends, like this we can create a table in MySQL. Next question is how can you filter the duplicate data while retrieving records from the table? A distinct keyword is used to filter the duplicate data from the table while retrieving the records from a table. What is the difference between now function and current underscore date function? Both now and current underscore date are built-in MySQL methods. Now is used to show the current date and time of the server, and current underscore date is used to show only the date of the server. Next question is which MySQL function is used to concatenate string? So friends, Truncate function is used to combine 2 or more strings data. How can you change the name of an existing table by using the SQL statement? So friends, the following SQL command is used to rename an existing table of the database. Rename table name to new one. So let's see with an example. So we have here 4 tables. So let's rename the admins table. Rename table, and then table name is admins. So backtick to new admins, semicolon, enter, and again we see show tables, and friends see here the table new admins is available. So we have renamed our table admins to new table, new admin. Next question is, how can you retrieve a portion of any column with using a select query? So friends, we can use sub-str function to retrieve the portion of any column. How can you add, rename and remove any column of a table? So first, let's see how to add column. So there is a query, alter table, table name, add column, column name, column definition, then first after existing column, then the rename column, alter table, table name, change column, old, then new, then column definition, and then delete column, alter table, table name, drop column, column name. So let's see with an example. So first we add a new column in new admins table. So first describe new admins. So we can see here there are three columns are ID, admin underscore name, department. So let's add alter table, table name, backtick, new admins, backtick, then add column, then column name with backtick, and then the column name is new department, means the type is varchar and size is 50, default, null, and friends enter. So friends, here there is some problem, varchar default. So we have made a mistake, default. Again we try, and friends, see here we have added one new column in table. So again we check, describe, and see here we have a new column, new underscore department. And friends, if we want to change the column name, now alter table, table name, new admins, and change admins, change column, single quotes, new underscore department, and space, then user underscore name, and size varchar with 30, default, null, and friends enter. So see here we have renamed the column name, and again if we check describe admin, so see here the username is available there, and we have renamed new department to username. And friends, now let's see how to delete column name, alter table, table name, new admin, drop column, then column name. The column name is user underscore name, and see friends. So again we check our describe new admins, and the username column has been removed. So this way we can add, rename and delete column from a table. So next question is, what is an index? How can an index be declared in MySQL? So friends, an index is a data structure of MySQL table that is used to speed up the queries. It is used by the database search engine to find out the records faster. One or more fields of a table can be used as an index key. Index key can be assigned at the time of table declaration or can be assigned after creating the table. So the syntax to create an index: create index name on table and column name. And if we want to list all indexes, show indexes from table name. So first let's see how to list all the indexes. So if we want to show indexes, so indexes from new admins. So friends, see here, the index is new admins. There is a key name is primary, column name is id. Now we want to create a new index. So create index, then index name, department, on table, new admins, and then bracket department and semicolon, enter. So friends, we have made some mistake. Departments, not departments, it's a department. And friends, see here, and if we see again, show indexes from. So see here, we have a new index, depth department, and the column name is department. So this way we can create a new index and we can list all the indexes in a table. Next question is, how many columns can be used for creating index? Maximum of 16 indexed column can be created for an standard table. So the next question is, what is view? How can you create and drop view in MySQL? So friends, a view works as a virtual table that is used to store query and returns a result set when it is called. An updatable view is also supported by MySQL. So the syntax to create a view is create view, view name as, then select statement, and select columns from table where condition. And friends, we also can update a view, and the syntax is create or replace view, view name and select statement. And friends, also we can drop a view, and the syntax or the query to drop a view is drop view and view name. So let's see with an example how to create a view, how to drop a view, and how to list all views in database. So friends, first let's see all the views in database. So we have already in database employees, and the query to list all the views show full tables in employees means database name, where table underscore type like single quote and view semicolon. And friends, here empty set means there is no view in database right now. So let's create a new view. So first list all the tables, so show tables, And friends, we have a table name employee. So let's describe employee. So we have 5 columns: ID, employee name, salary, department underscore ID, manager underscore ID. So let's see all the records. Select asterisk from employee. So friends, we have here employee name, salary, department ID and manager ID. And now I want to create a view of those employees who are manager, means whose manager ID is 0. So how can we create a view? Create view and view name managers, add select ID comma emp underscore name comma salary comma department underscore ID from employee where manager underscore ID equals to 0 and semicolon, enter. And friends, query OK, 0 array affected. So again, if we see, means show full tables in employee where table type like view, enter. And friends, see here table in employee, so there is a view managers. So if we want to select the records of this view, so how can we select a view? Select asterisk from managers, semicolon, enter. And friends, see here all the employees who are managers, employees whose manager ID is 0. So now let's see how to drop or delete a view. So let's say create one more view here, means for salaries. So create view employee salaries and select ID comma emp underscore name comma salary from employee, semicolon, enter. So friends, again if we see, so we have 2 views here, managers and emp salaries. So now we want to drop a view. So what will be the query for that? Drop view and view name. So I want to delete emp salaries. So emp salaries, semicolon, enter, query OK. Now again we check all the views. So show full tables in employee where table type like view, enter. And now we have only one view, that is managers. So this way we can create and select, and last we can drop a view. Next question is, how can you change the password of a MySQL user? So friends, we can set password statement to change the password of MySQL user, and the syntax is set password for and single quotes username @ and then single quotes host name equals to password function and within parentheses in single quotes password value. So for example, set password for user root @localhost and the password is 123456. The next question is, what is a join? Explain the different types of MySQL joins. The SQL statement that is used to make a connection between two or more tables based on the matching columns is called a join. It is mainly used for complex queries. Different types of SQL joins are mentioned below. First is inner join. It is a default join. It returns records when the values match in the joining tables. Second is left outer join. It returns all the records from the left table based on the matched records from the right table. Right outer join. It returns all the records from the right table based on the matched record from the left table. And full outer join. It returns all the records that matches from the left and right table. So friends, we have a separate video for MySQL joins. You can check that video, and you can also get that video URL in description or in top I button. So the next question is, how can you retrieve a particular number of records from a table? So friends, limit clause is used with the SQL statement to retrieve a particular number of records from a table, from which record and how many records will be retrieved are defined by the limit clause. So let's see with an example. For example, if I want to, so we have in employee table we have 9 records and I want to select only top 5 records. How can we do that? Select asterisk from employee limit 5. So friends, using limit clause we can fetch only 5 records. And the next question is, how can you count the total number of records of any table? Count function is used to count the total number of records of any table. So let's see with an example. We want to count all records of employee table. So what would be the query for that? Select count and within parenthesis asterisk for all records from table name employee, semicolon, enter. And friends, see here the count is 9, means we have 9 records in this table. And the next question is, explain the difference between delete and truncate. Both delete and truncate commands are used to delete the records from any database table. However, there are some significant differences between these commands. If the table contains auto_increment primary key field, then the effect of these commands can be shown properly. Delete command is used to delete a single or multiple or all the records from the table. Truncate command is used to delete all the records from the table or make the table empty. When delete command is used to delete all the records from the table, then it does not reinitialize the table. So auto_increment field does not count from 1 when the user inserts any record. But When all the records of any table are deleted by using Truncate command, then it reinitializes the table and a new record will start from 1 for the auto_increment field. And the next question is, what is a storage engine? What are the differences between InnoDB and MySQL engines? So friends, one of the major component of the MySQL server is the storage engine. For doing different types of database operations, each database table created is based on the specific storage engine. MySQL supports two types of storage engines, that is transactional and non-transactional. InnoDB is the default storage engine of MySQL, which is a transactional storage engine. MySQL storage engine is a non-transactional storage engine. MySQL supports full text index, but InnoDB does not support full text index. MySQL is faster and InnoDB is slower. InnoDB supports ACID, atomicity, consistency, isolation and durability property, but MySQL does not. InnoDB supports row level locking. InnoDB supports row level locking and MySQL supports table level locking. So friends, for MySQL storage engines, we have a separate video. You will get the video URL in description. So please check that video for detailed information about storage engines. Next question is, how can you display the maximum salary in SQL? To display the maximum salary in SQL, you can use the inbuilt function called max. The next question is, how to display nth highest salary from a table in a MySQL query. So friends, we can use a query like select distinct salary from employee. If we have a employee table, then we can have a query like this: select distinct salary from employee, order by salary, descending, limit n-1, 1. So let's see with an example. For example, so if you want to find out the second highest salary, then consider the below query. Select distinct salary from employee, order by salary, descending, limit 1, 1. So friends, in employee table, let's see all the record. So we have employee name, salary, department ID and manager ID. So now we want to select second highest salary of employee. So what would be the query for that? Select distinct and salary from employee, order by, salary, descending and limit 1, 1 and enter. So friends, here the result is salary 7,000. So also we can check here, the highest salary is 8,000 and then 7,000, second highest salary. So in this way we can check also if we want to third highest, then 2, 1 and enter, and third highest salary is 6,000. Next question is, what is SQL query to find maximum salary of each department? So friends, the query would be select department underscore ID comma max salary from employee group by department underscore ID. So let's see the example. So the query would be select department underscore ID comma max function and salary from employee group by department underscore I, semicolon, enter. And friends, here we can see each department's max salary. So these are the results, and if we want to see all the results, so here are the records of employee table, and here max salary of each department. For example, the department 4 is 4 times. So the max salary for 6,000, 5,000, 6,000. So in case of department ID 4, 6,000 is the max salary. Next question is, how do you find all employees with its managers? Consider there is a manager underscore ID also in employee table. So friends, the query would be select m is the alias of employee. So m.emp underscore name as employee, comma e.emp underscore name as manager from employee e employee m, where m dot manager underscore id equals to e dot underscore id. So friends, हमने वो सेम क्वेरी को यहाँ लिखा है, select dot emp underscore name as employee and comma e dot emp underscore name as manager from employee comma employee m, where m dot manager underscore id equals to e dot id. Enter. And friend, see here, employee Pawan Gupta and manager is Rohit Gupta, and Suman Shukla, Rohit Gupta, Ruchi Vansal, Monica Verma. So this way we can get employee and their manager's name. Next question is how to find count of duplicate rows. So to find the duplicate rows count, the query would be select id comma count id from employee group by id having count id is greater than 1, otherwise count id descending. So let's see with example. So first see the records. So if we see the records of this table, at last we have a duplicate row Deepak Kumar. We can see the duplicate row here, and now we want to count the duplicate records. So we have enter. So friends, see here id 9 and count is 2, means the employee id 9 exists 2 times. So id 9 and count is 2. So this way we can find out the count of duplicate records. And the next question is how to remove duplicate rows from table. So friends, we can delete duplicate rows from tables, and the query would be delete e from employee e inner join employee e2, where e.id is less than e2.id and e.emp underscore name equals to e2.emp underscore name and e.department underscore id equals to e2.department underscore id.
So friends, I hope you like this video. If you feel this video is helpful for you, please share with your friends and don't forget to hit the like button. And friends, if you are new here, please subscribe my channel, hit a subscribe button and press the bell icon so you will get our regular updates. Thank you so much for watching this video. See you in next video with a new topic. Till then, take care. Bye bye.